Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you all. You're welcome to this evening class. This is Learning Based Africa, and this evening class we'll be having quantitative reasoning. You're welcome back. Today is Saturday. And as I said, we're having quantitative reasoning. Quantitative reasoning. I want to believe you can all hear me now. I want to believe you can all hear me now. Please, if you can hear me, type 1000 in the comment section. Let your comments roll in. Type 1000. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I can see you all. So let's get back to class quickly. We're having a pattern that I'm going to draw out for us shortly. Then we look at it together. But before we start, let's quickly take our self affirmation together. Let's take it together. One, two, let's go. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better, wiser and wiser, smarter and smarter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, healthier and healthier. I am rich in knowledge. I am the best. Yes, you remain the best in whatever you do. So, we have this pattern of quantitative reasoning to look at today. We have please make sure you follow me closely. I have my call here, another one here. There's one linking the both. Then I have this. In this curve, I have 25. In this curve, I have 16. And in my box, I have 1. The second one, similar to the first. I want to believe you're drawing. Then I have this. Here I have 144. Here I have 100. And here I have 2. Here I have 2. So, oh, okay, I should use a white to write. I will. I'm still going to change the color of my markers. So, now I want us to look closely. We have, if you notice what we have here, they are called square numbers. Square numbers. That's my 25. This, 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 and this. Now, how do we work with them to get the value in the box? I want to get the box first. I want to get the value here. Let me omit the value first. So now I've taken up the number there and I need to get that number. What do I do? As I said, we have square numbers. We have 25 as well as 16. So the first thing that we do is to find the square root. I want to believe you are all with me. The square root of 25 is what? 5. The square root of 16 is 4. Now between 5 and 4, what do I do to get my 1? I would subtract. So once I subtract, I will get the value in the box. The same thing works here, because for your quantitative reasoning to be valid, or for what your relationship to be valid, you must make sure that you carry out the relationship um, on the number of examples you are giving. So we can't just conclude about this without checking through the second example. So let's look at these. We have 144, of which the square root of 144 is 12. Then we have 100, whose square root is 10. By the time we subtract 12 minus 10, we will get 2. 12 minus 10 will give us 2. That means that relationship is actually valid. That relationship is actually valid. Now the question is, if I am looking for this particular curve, I want to believe with what we've illustrated, you can tell how we got the numbers in the boxes. We can guess how we can tell or solve how to get the numbers in the rectangular boxes. Now we want to look at the curves we were given. I want to get this particular value. This particular value I have ringed. This particular value I have ringed. What do I do? Already I know 16 is a square number, so I have to get the square root of 16. So for me to get the first curve, let me write it there. To get the first curve, that's in brackets 25 or 144 as we may have it here. The same pattern would work. The first thing I need to do is to find the square root of my square number, which is 16. So the square root of 16 is what? 4. Plus my value in the rectangle. My value in the rectangle is 1. So 4 plus 1 will give me 5. Then I square the 5. Square the result. And that will give me 5 square, which is 25. 5 square, which is 25, which is what we have here. That means what I need to do is, I want to treat the second one now. The first curve, which is 25, or 144. So that's the A now. Let's get the B. As I said, the first thing we do is to find the square root of the square number. The square number there is 100. Square root of 100 is what? 10. Plus the value in the rectangular box. 10 plus the value in the rectangular box. And that would give me 2. So what is 10 plus 2? I have 12. Once I've gotten that result, I square the result. I will square the result, which in turn will be 12 squared, or 12 times 12, and that is 144. 144. Now, I want to get the second curve. Let me get another color. Let me use color. Okay, let me use this cyan to write. It's similar to white. Let me use, let's take that. Now, I want us to get we want to get the second curve. We want to get the second curve, which is 16 and 100. To get the second curve, that is 16 and 100. We are following through with the same pattern we used in getting the first curve. We are following through with that, but instead of the addition, it would now be subtraction. Instead of us to add, we will subtract. Instead of us adding, we will subtract. So for the A part now, remember I'm working with my square number first. My square number that I have here now is 25. Remember, I'm looking for 16. So I would still find the square root of 25, which is 5. Then I would subtract, as I said, we would, instead of addition, we would subtract the rectangular value. Subtracting the rectangular value, which is 1, I have 4. So 5 minus 1 is 4. Then once I've gotten my 4, I will square the result. Squaring the result, I have 4 squared and I get my 16. So the same thing is applicable for 100. The same thing is applicable. The same thing is applicable. And that means I would have 144 squared first. Sorry, the root of 144, which is 12. Then I remove 2, which is the value in the rectangular box. That's the value in the rectangular box. So 12 minus 2 would give me 10. Then the same is applicable to 10 as well. Square the result. And that would give me 10 squared, which is 100. So with that, we've been able to dwell on how to solve this. We've been able to dwell on that, and I want to believe we all understand. We all understand. If we do, don't worry, we'll get to use pink later. We still have more to do. We still have more to come. So if you do understand this, just type 3 in the comment section. Type 3 in the comment section. You know you can get either of the missing value because I'm going to give us one that would find a missing value. Please stop posting emojis. Please stop. All right. Let me have your three. Have your three in the comment section. Okay. So we have, that's all we have there for Asha Dominic. I want to believe you've seen. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Awesome. It's amazing. Okay, you don't understand. Oh, you can't see the screen. If you can't see the screen, you might just check your network settings. You can maybe put your device on airplane mode and then come back in immediately. All right. I think someone said he or she does not understand. So we will take, just copy this. We'll take another illustration. And I wanted to give us an activity to do. Let me take one more illustration, then I give us an activity to do as well. Okay, now we have a curve. I have 49 here. And here I have 1. I have 1. So for me to get the value here, remember what we did. to get the value here. That's to get the second curve. The second curve. You can still see it on my screen. The first thing I need to do is, for my square number, which is this, I find the square root first. That's the first thing I need to do. I need to get the square root, and that is the root of 49, which is 7. The moment I've gotten the root of 49, which is 7, I remove the value in the rectangular box. That is 1. So 7 minus 1 will give me 6. Then I square my result. 6 times 6. And 6 times 6 will give me 36. So what comes in here is 36. So 36 will go in there. Now take this one quickly. Take this one quickly. Take this quickly. Your name. You need to include your name. So I have 400, and here I have 15. I have 400, and here I have 15. You have a minute to send in your answer. You have a minute to send in your answer. Remember to include your name while sending in your answer. Remember to include your name while sending in your answer. All right. The comment section is open. You can type in your answers in the comment section. Yes, yes, yes. I await your responses. Remember, just follow through the same pattern as what I solved now. All right, I'm seeing so many responses. Yes, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Okay, Bernard, very correct. Bernard, correct. Dominion, boy, correct. Dami, correct. Lauren, correct. Zainab, Aditana, correct. Destiny boy and divine girl, correct. Sean, you need to check again. Try again. Fat, correct. Idowu Obani Jesu, yes, keep it coming. Precious, correct. Martins, correct. Timileyin girl, Timileyin, correct. Benedicta girl, correct. Folakemi Oluwadamilare, correct. That's good. Timileyin Aremu girl, correct. Okay, okay. So quickly, so we can take another one. Let's quickly do it together. Though, in fact, you all amazed me. You all did very well. So let's just do it together as we go into another pattern. We go into another pattern. So we have 400, which is our square number. So we have to find the square root. We have to find the square root of 400. And that would give us what? 20. The square root of 400 is 20. So 20, then we take away the rectangular value, which is 15. That would give us 20 minus 15, we have 5. Then we know what to do. We square the 5, so that's 5 times 5, which will give us 25. As most of you gave me, for these, you all deserve 10 stars. You all deserve 10 stars. So 25 is the value that would go into my curve. 25 is the value that goes into my curve. So quickly, I want to believe we're done writing this. Let's make it snappy. Let's make it snappy. I want to believe we're done writing as we take another pattern. Similar pattern as well. It's similar. We take another pattern of the quantitative reasoning. Take another pattern of the quantitative reasoning. So I'm taking this off now. I'm taking this off. So we have sample 2. That's pattern 2 now. Let's use another color of K. So we have please take note of these examples. This time around, it's almost like an opposite of what we did earlier. So we have the rectangular number above, then we have the curve, and we have the smaller curves attached to them. So here we have 41, here we have 4, and here we have 5. So the second example, before we go ahead to solve, then we have the smaller curves attached to. So here we have 12, and here we have 9, and here we have 225. So quickly, we're looking at these also. We're looking at these also. If you look at the example, you find out that here, if we might say, okay, 4 is a square number, but 5 isn't. 12 is not a square number, although 9 is. 225 is a square number, but I don't want us to get confused at all. So let's do this together. Now, what we have here is 4 square. We are squaring the numbers beneath plus 5 square. 4 square plus 5 square. So the numbers under, so that means here will be 12 square plus 9 square. Now let's quickly take it together and see what they did. So 4 times 4 would give us 16. 5 times 5 would give us 25. Let's add them together. 6 plus 5 is 11. So 2 plus 1, 3, plus 1, 4. That's how we got the number above. So here to 12 times 12 will give us 144. Then we have 9 times 9, giving us 81. Please make sure you arrange your values appropriately. So 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 8 is 12. So you put down 2 and bring up 1. Then 1 plus 1 would give us 2. And that was how they came about the 225. So now we know how we got the values in the rectangular boxes. So our concerns now is how they got the numbers in the curves. So that's what we want to look at now. How the numbers in the curve were gotten. Let's look at them together. Let's take them together. The first curve now. We want to work on the first curve to get the first curve, which are, for both examples now, 4 and 12. So we're looking at this curve right here and this curve right here. So what do we need to do? The first thing we need to do is square the second value. Square the second value, then remove that squared value from your rectangular box. Remember, one major interesting thing about quantitative is the fact that it's like you're moving forward and you're coming backwards at the same time. You're moving forward. So the same way you moved forward, you come backwards. That's how interesting quantitative actually is. So now remember, we squared these both numbers, then we added. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So what we'll do now is 41 minus the square of 5. 41 minus the square of 5. So that would be 41 minus, what's our 5 square? That's 5 times 5, which is 25. Then we subtract. We're subtracting. 1 minus 5 isn't possible, so we have to rename this one as 11 by borrowing from 4. So when we take out 1 from 4, we're left with 3 this way. Then we rename this 1 unit as 11. So 11 minus 5, we have 6. Then 3 minus 2, we're left with 1. Now that we've gotten 16, which is our square number, we have to find the square root of 16, and that is 4. I want to believe we can now understand how 4 was gotten. So we want to do the same thing here. So we have 225 minus the square of 9. 9 squared is 81. So we want to do that quickly. 5 minus 1, we have 4. 2 minus 8 is not possible, so we rename this 2 as 12 by borrowing 1 from here, and we're left with 1. So 12 minus 8 would give us 4. Then 1 minus nothing is 1. So we find the square root of 144, and that will give us 12. So that's actually how 12 was gotten. That's how 12 was gotten. Then we're left with the third curve. So sorry, the third value, which happens to be the second curve. So we want to get the second curve right away. Our time is far gone, but I want to believe you're enjoying the class. So to get the second curve now, to get the second curve, which are 5 and 9, we're still doing exactly the same way. Remember, we added the squares of both together. So exactly the same pattern we used in getting the first curve, that's how we also get the second curve. So what do we do? The first one now, we have 41 minus 4 square, and that would give us 41 minus 16. 41 minus 16 is 25. Then we get the square root of 25, which is 5. That's why I said it's exactly the same pattern as getting the first curve. So the second one now would also be 225 minus 144, sorry, minus, that's 12 square, which is 225 minus 144, and that would also give us 81. Then we find the square root and we get 9 as the answer. So that is how it was gotten. So I'm going to give us an example quickly. Sorry, I'll give us an activity quickly, and we're going to get the curve. So let's take this activity down. I have my rectangular box here. Then I have my larger curve and my two smaller curves attached to the larger one. Here I have 221, and here I have 10. Remember what you're supposed to do. Now I'm opening the comment section quickly. Send in your answers, and also remember to include your name. Send in your answers in 1 minute, and please remember to include your name. Okay, let me have your answers coming now. Let me have your answers. All right. The comment section is open. So remember what to do. You don't work with just the number in the curve. You need to square it before you do what is necessary. Let's see. Let your answers roll in. Okay. I've only seen one response. That's Timilein. Okay, Timilein, that's good. You're absolutely correct. Amanda Girl, you're absolutely correct. Yes, let me have more. Yes. Chimere Ude, correct. Brian Boy, correct. Martins, correct. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so impressed. Yeah. Okay. Royal Star. You all are Royal Star for today. You all are Royal Stars for today. Israel Omoefe, beautiful. Enoch, beautiful. David Umen. You were supposed to find the square root. You were supposed to find the square root. Remember, you don't put the square number underneath your code. You don't put the square number. You're supposed to find the square root. That was the last part of your activity, but you did well. Precious, correct. Fad, correct. Oh, okay. You posted before Timilein. I only saw yes. You did not include, you did not tell me the answer. You only said yes. That's Ricardo. Okay. Ayodeji, beautiful. Okay. Similoluwa, beautiful. Oyebamiji, I'm not seeing the answer. Destiny Boy and Divine Girl, beautiful. Look Adams, you can send in your answer again. You all are royal stars. You all are royal stars. For today, you all are royal stars. David Umer, yes, I've seen it. Yes, correct. Joshua, correct. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so impressed. This is beautiful. Wow. Wow. Balkis, I want to believe it's a typographical error. I want to believe it's a typographical error. Oh, that's good. Congratulations on your confirmation. Congratulations, congratulations. So let's quickly take it together. Let's quickly take it together. So we have just as we illustrated using the examples, we have 221 minus 10 squared. So that will give us 221 minus 10 times 10, which is 100. So we have 1, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. Then we have to find the square root of 121. And the square root of 121 is 11. The square root of 121 is 11. So what comes under our curve, as most of you actually gave me, is 11. And sincerely, I really appreciate your lovely responses. It shows that yes, you flowed with what we did today. Yes, thank you for having me. And make sure you click on the subscribe button now. Yes, you must subscribe to our channel. Yes, make sure before you go out of the class, make sure you click on the subscribe button, and as well turn on the notification bell. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. Yes, so that whatever we post on the channel, you get notified immediately. Then students in the second and third term WhatsApp group must submit your work. Make sure you submit your work. I want to believe you've all clicked on the subscribe button. I want to believe you've all done that. You've all done that. Okay. So if we've all done that and we enjoyed the class, just type in yeah, done, and I enjoyed the class. Done and I enjoyed the class. Please no emojis. Done and I enjoyed the class. Remember, you all here, you are royal stars. You all are royal stars. Yes. Okay, let me have your comments. make sure you click on the subscribe button. So once you've done that, just tell me done and I enjoyed the class. Okay, some of you are still sending in your answers. That's good. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Rika Adams. Thank you, Amanda. That's good. Congratulations in advance because I know it will be good news. Yes. Okay. Destiny Boy and Divine Girl. Click on the subscribe button. Oh, so sorry about that. So sorry. Please, please. So sorry about that. That's Damilola. Okay. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell. All right. That's good. That's good. Yes. Emanuela, thank you for enjoying the class. Uh, please. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Beautiful. Thank you, Joshua. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, till we meet again soon, enjoy the rest of your evening.